All right, let's see. Test. Are we good? Let's get started. See what we're working with. We have a weekly fair value gap. This is most likely our draw for the week here. We're gonna try. There's no wick here either. It looks like a weekly. We're gonna draw inside of it, and then we'll see what happens from there. Clean this up a little bit. Yeah, so this is the first daily. We still have other higher time frame imbalances below. We took all-time highs for both already. So I think a retrace is most likely in order here. Especially if we get a nice closure on this 4 hour here. We're going to use this as resistance. So 2 p.m. today is the next 4 hour closure. We close under here. The next time it comes back up, we're going to use this for a drive lower. So that's how I'm framing up right now. Not much anything on the hourly. How's everyone doing, chat? Let's get warmed up. Can mark this as a breaker here too. So we're in the low end right now. I definitely want to see closure first before I start shorting these lows, because we could still be consolidating a little bit more. Let's see here. I'm seeing there's some people who's trading. They said they got closed for 1 p.m. Interesting. Is that for every firm, guys? I wouldn't know because I didn't trade at all. We just got on. Let's see, fun in chat. Some people are like, I want to reset. If you had an issue with the trade rate resulting in loss, open ticket and team will take care of it. Looks like they're doing it more one at a time investigation. Let's do a poll check, guys. P&L check. I think price action can give us some setups here. It looks like we're gonna try to rebound from these lows here. We took out the session lows already. We'll get a rebounds first, and this is kind of what I'm projecting. Where our close under, we'll come back up, retrace, and then we'll just build down to these lows. It's kind of what I'm looking at right now, basically. We just started stream. Haven't traded yet, guys. Welcome back. 4th of July, baby. Let's lock back in. We're in grind mode again. What is this? I keep on clicking. Hunting. I'm not sure how I want to play this yet. It feels like we do want to see if this could be a move back up, but I could also see this retracing and then coming back down for lower. So I'm not really too confident in price action movement right now. We just made a big low and we're trying to come back up right now. We're gonna have to wait for the next 15 minutes to see. When I long click trade on trade view, it shows the open high low scan. Oh, is that the thing I'm seeing? Oh yeah, how do I get rid of this? Is this what it is? That's probably what it is. I'm betting it's in symbols and yeah, it looks like a new update, right? I've never seen that before. It's like it keeps on popping up. It's like annoying me a little bit. It's like when you click on any candles, it shows this. I mean, I think shorts is still fair game right now. It's been bearish bias for the most part of the day here. Is the crosshair? Is that what it is? Oh, I guess it is. I'm gonna change the demonstration. Look at that, chat always knows. You can frame up this breaker here though. Wait, how do I still see it? Oh, I still see it. Oh, you know what? I see what you guys talking about. So that is a new thing then. Yeah, I don't like that. There we go. Do you guys like logs or shorts here? Like, which one do you prefer? I kind of want to see if I play the upside, but then like I'm not too bullish. Where if I do play for the upside, it's just gonna be like that. That's kind of what I'm feeling. Like both sides basically. Hourly for backup. It is holding it pretty good right now. I feel like counter trend right now would be shorts, right? Or for longs, right? But longs is probably better risk reward here. But if I didn't next features account 50K, I'm confused which another account to buy. Straight to funded 50K for 255 or take profit trader 2 of them for 50K. Both of them are really good deals. I think you don't, it just depending on your preference. Do you want an instant funding or do you want to go through eval process? Yeah. Why did they deny Desi? It's because, oh, denied? I heard he got his accounts back because he didn't have a card on file, so it deleted his account. It didn't renew. I guess he's doing monthly or something. I don't know. Which I guess that's a mistake on his side when they brought it back. He just had to add a card. Oh, denied his 20 account payout. He told me he broke the rule, the 30% negativity rule, which he acknowledged he broke. So he's not complaining that he got denied. He just, or at least I think so, right? It'll be kind of dumb for him to complain when he know he broke the rule. Let me see. Yeah, I don't know. I don't see on Twitter. He was supposed on Discord. He said they closed his account, and yeah. So Desi, I think he has 10 accounts or something. I don't know, like that. I just know one of his accounts was breached, and they said it was breached like basically on day 1. And he's like, oh, how that makes sense? That's not possible. So he thought it was like an open trade, but they later responded to him saying he didn't have a card on file that would renew, so that's why it was breached. So basically, once he updated his card, it was brought back. So that side is fixed. The other side is he did request payouts on them, and they got denied because he broke the 30% trailing drawdown rule, which is like you can't lose more than 30% of your drawdown in one trade. He said he went over that at one point. So what happens is he just got a trade. I think he's like 4,000 each balance, maybe like 4,000 or 5,000. So he has a nice hefty balance on the 50K accounts. All you need is 2K. He has like double that. He's got to trade 8 more days and without breaking the rules. That's what me and Lance was telling Desi. Just lock in. I'm not opposed to this long here, but it's kind of tap in here. If anything, we're gonna try. I'm like short-term bullish, and then I want to flip short. That's kind of like the game plan right now. What do you think of the 30% consistency rule? It seems like a bad rule, but it's like it's literally asking you don't risk more than 30% of your drawdown in one single trade. So when you think about it, like all these rules sounds bad at first, but once you get used to it, it's like it's not really that bad of a big of a deal. It's like it's just something that helps you. Similar to consistency rule, like you're like, oh, because this rule would stop you from making a lot of money. But it's like you just gotta really lock in and like accumulate them instead of just going for one big trade. So that's what they want to see. It's not really a big deal for me. I feel like, and for most people now, it's just like that's all it is. Here, let me check something. It's pumping from this breaker. I want to see a deeper drive in. That was like the top of the breaker, which I guess we could have played and stop under. It's really pushing up now, and I'm anticipating we're gonna try to go for these highs here, and then we'll see from there. NQ seems looking pretty good right now. Let's come back down. Okay. Got a nice little push there, but Lanta still used Apex. I believe so. I feel like he took a hiatus from his Apex for a bit. I think he's back on them now. He's trading multiple firms. Like, he might be trading more than me at this rate. I don't know. How did you stop chat from showing the information? All you gotta do is click up here, the cursor area, and then press value tips on long press. You just disable it. That's it. Welcome, guys. We just started the stream, I guess like 20 minutes ago. We're gonna be looking for some trades. We're gonna be hunting here. When is next one shot, one kill? I believe that is. That's a good question. I believe that's CPI. I think that's next week, not this week for sure. CPI. I'll have a video because I did like a poll. Like if you guys get a certain amount of thumbs up, I was gonna make a video. So probably over the weekend here, Saturday or Sunday, I'll create a video this weekend to help prepare you guys for Tuesday, which is CPI, and this is like another good time to do it. We did off on Payout last time. It was a very one directional move, but just because it was on 4th of July half day, it was like, I think it moved like 40, 50 points in our favor. Some people passed it, other people just got like halfway profit, but I don't think anyone blew their account, luckily. Just because it's like, it was literally a one shot up. Like there's no way you could have lost money if you did our strategy, which is doing stop orders. I took a few trades on Thursday and Friday, but Friday results aren't reflected. So I think it's Thursday and Friday is combined as one day. So it was like both half days. So if you made like, let's say 300 on Thursday and then another 200 on Friday, it should show Thursday, I believe, for 500. I think that's how it works. Yeah, I'm not really too sure on if I'm gonna play this long still. What do you guys think? Longs? Are you guys still liking longs here? Or Friday gets rolled over today. I think that could be the case too. Is there Thursday or Friday or Friday Monday? Long till you're wrong. That's what's up, Dodo. I think on ES it's a little bit weaker, so probably long on NQ. Take anything. But I'm not opposed to trying this long here. You trying E8 futures yet? Is there something new with them? So last time I checked, they were like, I feel like they were worse than. They were similar to my fund futures, but it was like a lot more expensive or just worse in some ways. If we get a little time for your flip here, I'll have to try this out, but I'm not gonna buy in the first tab just because it's like kind of downtrending. So like you'll be downtrending here. I would like it on this area here. So we had some wicks here, but we already did a pop. I'm not gonna buy this here. Let's see. It's not a terrible long, but it's just like I would like shorts, to be honest. Like if we ran up back here, I wouldn't even think of the longs anymore. I feel like longs are done if we fill it back down. 12% on a 150K. 12% drawdown. How much would that even be? I feel like it'd be so pricey. Sniping through, sniping through. I have a 10K stat account. What con size should I use to make $50 to $100 bucks a day, 2 micros or more? I like to do 10% of your drawdown, but I think static. I feel like they give you such little drawdown, so I'm not sure what do you want to do. Welcome, guys. Welcome back from 4th of July. Hopefully, you guys had some fun. I had a good time. I'm trying to recalibrate because I was like, 4th of July weekend just felt like it was like a whole week off, like spring break basically, or something like that, or Christmas break. Just because it felt that long. I was doing a lot of things, and like Thursday, Friday was kind of like not really trading. So it felt like a really long weekend. No one lost their fingers. This is not a long yet. How'd you get into trading? I think I had my friend put me on. He was trading penny stocks though, which I did get into as well, but you know, I pivoted, and then now we're just here doing futures. I did penny stocks. I had a SPAC era. I don't know if you guys know what that is. SPAC, SPAC, is special purpose acquisition company, maybe. So basically, they just like put up money together as a company, raise money, raise funds, and let's say they have like $100 million or something like that, or $500 million. They'll use that to kind of buy a big share, or even the whole company. And some does well. Some just did really terrible. That's the gist of it, basically. Why you trade AM? It's the same way people who trade AM don't trade PM for the most part. I'm just trying to focus on one session. I'm only trying to focus on trading 2.5 hours per day maximum. So plus Asia, if I do want to trade Asia. So I'm like, I don't want to get my hands full with too many trading, you know. Big spike. What the hell? I want to see if I want to play for this flip, but that just did a big fucking spike. Holy crap. Nuts. And I'm pretty sure that, yeah, that went in here too. What the fuck? What was that? That would have been good if we jumped in longs there. I was waiting for that 30-second flip or even closure above here first before we tag in, but now we already hit our target. I feel like you want to be very aggressive looking for lower here if we get a rejection. That's just how I'm feeling. That's your short entry. That could be it. That literally could be it right now. If you want to look for another short entry here. Tariff news. Let me just look at Financial Juice. Maybe I think Financial Juice shows it pretty well. Hello. Oh, there it is. So what time is it? 1:31, 1:28. I don't see anything except like cabinet news. Was that 1:28, 1:27? Holding a briefing. That happened 2 minutes after though. Guys, you like shorts here? I'm actually not opposed to shorts right now. I actually like shorts more. I'm trying to like see like where to short other than just being blindly short and just playing for lower and just stop the highs basically. It gets such a difficult area. It'll be short on ES though, not in Q, just because, you know, we talked about this already. It's a weaker asset. I might be trying to short if we do another pop here. I'm likely looking at these wicks here, and if we get closure, let's say above 80s, I'll just probably get it out of it. I just don't know where to really play this here. It gets definitely more risky because you don't really know if it's going to turn back up, turn back down. I'm betting on it's turning back down. I just don't know what entry I can play here. There's a big push down here. Come on, baby. Give me something. Big drive down. I didn't get anything like to really see for us to get an entry mode, which is tough. But yeah, shorting up here would have been magnificent here. This is like exactly what I was going for. To get these wicks, come back down, which is basically top ticket. Some of you guys like longs right now. If you guys like longs, you guys probably long in this breaker here. I'm actually not confident in the direction, other than I'm leaning more on the shorts on the ES. I'm liking somewhere up here, around like 78s and above. So kind of go for the midpoint of this wick here, and like if we get a move past 80s, that's when like I'll be like, okay, I'm not trying this anymore, or I'm not gonna hold through it anymore. So 77 so far. Yeah, basically below the 50% of the 1 minute wick here, this wick especially. Anything that try to drive up. Damn, why is it just missing the wick? I was like literally there. Should have smacked it in. I was about to take out this low, I think. Guys, if you want to know if I'm going to trade or not, you're going to see the risk reward tool. You'll see something like this. If you see on my screen, that'll be either it's a trade or we're in that trade. We didn't get this. I wanted 78. I wanted like the midpoint exactly, just so I can have a pretty tight stop. But I think we're gonna be moving lower here. I don't know if any of you guys shorted up there. That would have been a good short. Trying to snipe it in. But regardless of me just like wanting it, like it's hard to get like an entry model, like especially the first run. But this last drive up would have been golden, I would say. We'll see the next 15 minute. Tough. I think we play for the next low though. New low of day. I think that's still in the books. But what a massive spike. I think that just always fucks shit up when we're like planning stuff. I should just follow the plan. The plan is basically long up here, then flip short. And that would have been like a two-way street. We'll see if we get something like that again. I think we play shorts, right, guys? Even lower. What entry model am I playing? I hate freaking Mondays, man. I need a day where I can just recalibrate from the 4th of July weekend and then get back into it. Get back into lock-in mode. What's up, chat? Enter E shorts at 7.2, cover at 6.6. That's really good. Nice. I think you need an editor for YouTube. I want to find the right person. I haven't really had a good one yet. Well, it would be appreciative. Nice. You have a lot. Some of you guys are shorts already. You guys are posting in the Discord. I don't know. I feel like I'm always hesitant when I'm taking the first trade of the week on stream. Like if I was on my own, I would probably just like kind of add it in shorts and just let it run. Do you still journal trades? Not really. I'll honestly be honest. I don't really journal as much anymore. It's just like I'm doing the same shit every single day. Yeah, it's much cleaner. I think so too. Do we play the short in the next retrace? What do you guys think? This, right? Take out this wick high. We'll get in this large wick as long as we just focus on no closure above like 78, 80s. We'll be fine. Play for the lows. So you're looking at shorts basically above 70, like 72. Let's say you do 72. Stop is like a little bit bigger than I guess. We're giving full target. This is good already. Something like this, I think. 72, 73s. Try adding to it. Sure, Top G. If you want to create a sample, let me see. Let's check your work, man. Just DM me. I think I'm gonna still play for this. I hate to put like such a tight stop. I don't know. It's gonna be something like this. I think it's good. Yeah, I think this is fine. I'm not putting in my limit orders yet, but if we get closer, I'm doing my limit orders. I don't want to get a spike like this, you know. That's what I tend to do. Once, like, let's say it gets to like 71s, then I'll put the limit orders in. It looks like I'm not getting this. Shortages looks really good. I think the setup, the framework's there. We should just jumped in on it already. Yep, looking good now. Had an idea for copy trader tool. I mean, that's like a very good market if you can do well with it. It's just very hard to make a very stable tool. I think shorts is the play right now. We're about to take out these lows. We're gonna push for them, and this would have been the entry if we got like 2 more points here. Like a very tight stop. It'd be like a very clean 2.3R. Like, so I'm not playing strictly because it's 2R or 3R. It's like just depending on the setup. I want to take the entry where I think it will provide for me. I'll look for the main TP, the stop where I don't like to be in the trade anymore. That's kind of how it is. You have Instagram? No, you gotta reach me in Discord or Twitter. Like the stream chat. If you get some likes, we'll do some giveaways today. The more likes, the more giveaways. That's always a playbook here. Still short bias right now. You got a 3K payout from Take Profit Trader on the free account you want. Holy shit! Not many people can say that. Honestly, I gave away like hundreds of accounts, probably like 500 accounts already. Only like I think like maybe the number I count on my single hand, like around like 5 or less people told me like, oh, that account I got payout on. Some people may have gotten it, but they didn't tell me though. But like just based off of like what it is. I'm probably still gonna be playing for the short. I think I gotta just go for it here. We're looking at the same spot. And if you guys didn't know, we gave away 50 accounts the other day. Basically this week. You look at the prop for what I talked about here. I said 150 thumbs up. We'll add another 50. We'll do total 100. And we got 213. So like, okay, we're gonna do it. We're gonna add another 50. So 100 accounts total. We gave you 50 already. We're gonna give another 50 just for basically making a purchase through our platform. Use our code SMART. Use our links. Get the 5% cash back. Payout protection. Any issues we'll help you with. And lastly, automatic Raffle entry, which I'm sure anyone in the chat here got this email. One of the thing was take a screenshot and post it. That was like very simple, and then basically pick your prize. And if you see here, there's like over 20 people already shared it out. Not everyone checks their email, but more people come. This is like the first raffle we did in a while, so like if you didn't get it because of this raffle, it's very hard because we have like over like 3,000 users and lots of raffle entries, so it's very hard. You probably have but we're gonna do it more frequent. I think we're gonna try to up the size and then, you know, eventually you'll get it. But like, it's kind of like the lottery, right? Except a smaller scale. The lottery is like you have millions of people, but think of it like your local lottery. Just for like, let's say, you know, if you fill your gas tank, you get a free lottery ticket, and then it'll be like 5,000 people entered. You'll get like 10 winners, 20 winners. Like, you're not gonna be the one winning, but if you will be, you might be. Tick Trader straight funded. I saw that. I didn't really see too much of it, but I saw you can like do like 10 accounts. You buy in a bundle. I'm not really sure how I like that though. I don't know. I'm not gonna. Tick is like, I feel like not the best firm that I would, based off user experience from my community. Like TradeFi, it's like flawless experience, stellar. And you have Tick. I've seen some users go through a lot of troubles, a lot of wait time and everything. So I'm not really too sure about it, you know. That's kind of what I'll say. Tremaine in the building. What's up? What's up? What's the best platform getting started? You have to base that, like, so what is the best platform in general? Or what's the best platform that has the best deals? If we're talking about deals, I think the 50% off one-time purchase from TradeFi, My Fund of Futures is probably the best. This is 50% off, but the caveat is only one purchase. So if you're like completely new, I would recommend that. That's just how it is. I think I'm still gonna be playing for the short. Could be wrong, but I think it's still pretty solid risk reward. Who has the easiest rules? Who has the easiest rules? So like, if you want easier rules, how it goes, like less rules, more pricey. More rules, less pricey. So like, if you want the easiest rules, you have to pay a pretty penny for it. Do you recommend funding ticks? I'm not gonna give my recommendation on them until they set us up with the cashback program and the payout protection. So then I could be like, okay, I'm gonna back you guys. Anyone who trade with, let's say, funding ticks, will have your back no matter what. If you have payout issues, account problems, just make a ticket. We'll basically mediate with you guys. So I don't want to share that yet until it's here. I mean, it's coming. I think it might be coming this week. But that, at least I can put my money where my mouth is, and if everything goes wrong, we'll have a fund to reimburse you guys. Use this definitely top step. I think top step is like also a very good option. Damn, what is no freaking try? It went to 70 again. Like, I'm like, okay, I'm still gonna give it a shot. Like, no entry out. It's very slow now after that big move. Just know, guys, team code SMART is the only one that's give you guys benefits. Literally the only one. Cashback, payout protection, and then now we might make the raffle permanent. It's not gonna be probably like 100 accounts though. This is only for July because, you know, we're trying to do the 4th of July as well. But it'll be like maybe December thing for Christmas is also good, and then every other month could do like a few, like 20, 50 accounts, 20 to 40 count maybe. Free raffle. Could this be a long? I don't really like long yet, honestly. Everything on most time frames is telling me short, so that's why I'm not really trying to play the long yet. You like Top Step X? I like Project X in the platform wars as a platform. I definitely think TradeVate is better. The only thing is I only support Project X only because this is like a nuanced answer. Like, I only support Project X so TradeVate and IndiTrader can innovate. I think they're the superior platform, but they are so like old-fashioned, and they haven't done any innovation for prop firms yet. they make a big deal like, oh, there's enough competition, but they haven't done anything yet. Like, think of group trading. Group trading on TradeAvate, you can do bracket orders. That's an issue for 3 to 4 years, and every user made a complaint about it or like try to push updates. They have yet to fix that yet. So what if Project X is the like basically the catalyst? I mean, not catalyst for them to actually do like care about traders and then do something. I think that's where I support Project X for, not because I like their platform. I don't. I only like it just because they are the only one where I think they push TradeAvate to do better. Because in my opinion, like so many people disagree, some people agree. I think TradeAvate is a monopoly right now, and Project X is kind of breaking the monopoly. It's really, really slow right now, but shorts is still fair game for me. Like if TradeAvate can step it up, it'll be GG's. Like many people would probably just not even use Project X. Why shorts? I think every time frame is telling me shorts right now. Look at the 5-minute short right now. Look at the 15-minute short. 4 hour, we're about to close this, and we're gonna flip this 4 hour, and guess what's gonna happen? If we get to drive back up, which we could, I'm just gonna use that for lower price action anyways. You are right, it's a monopoly. Some people don't think that way, but it's like I'm so involved in prop firms, like where I talk to a lot of these prop firms, and like, oh, TradeAvate, it's so slow. They don't really treat us like we're valued like partners. There's like you're just basically another client, and all these type of things, just because they have all the control. So, yeah, damn, we're gonna dump. We're gonna dump, and I'm not gonna be able to be in this trade. I missed this entry so many times just because ES is so shy at it. TradeAvate has a too big to fail mentality now. That's a bad mentality because you can only do that if you're continuously innovating and running shit. But they stopped for years. Like, you haven't seen an update from TradeAvate for like 3 years. I swear to God, they haven't pushed a single update for 3 years. Ever since they got acquired by InTrader, which is based back in 2022, they have not done anything. And like, it's not like they don't have any ideas. Like, there's users talking about new ideas, new requests every single day. I think 4 hours about close, right? 4 hour closes. I could see it coming back up, but not just for long. It's gonna be just like I said, just a retrace. What does TradeAvate has better than Project X? I think like besides the platform itself, the slippage, the fills is very favorable on TradeAvate by far, by far. That's one, and then the other few is like maybe not even about like the platform itself. It's just more about assurance that you have a third-party platform that you're not afraid that Project X could be either sharing data or manipulating anything of that sort. Because you have TopStep definitely have ownership somewhere. Like, I mean, I'm only speculating, but it's very clear that there's a lot of info that could lead to people thinking that Project TopStep has ownership in it. And when they have ownership, they have like 18 prop firms right now. It's a little bit sketchy. So I think slippage and third-party platform is the highlight, basically. Is slippage really bad? You might feel it sometimes, but if it's volatile, you'll see it really bad. Not like the news release for sure is bad, but let's say post news release, like so you're doing CPI, like their market hours, it gets really, really aggressive. Patek said they're invested in it. That's like another word of like they're so careful of everything they say, but if you're invested, so you do have ownership. Like let's just say how much? Like is it 50%? Is it 80%? They'll probably have to like do the math somewhere, or hide some shares of interest there. I would bet that they kind of own half of it. Are we gonna get something here or not? Let's see. I'm just kind of looking at this area here, kind of anything above this wick. This is kind of where the entry is. It's such a large entry, but I think I'll just add to this slowly. Smart from Tops Up, they're making money off the competition. You gotta respect the hustle. Like, if I was not a prop firm or prop trade, I'm like, that's such a good idea. Let's make a product where other competitors need to use our product, and we can make money. We can charge them however we want. Genius idea from Top Step. But they don't want to share that it's their company, or they own it basically. How old are you? I am 23. If you want me to be serious. I should like this short. I'm gonna tap in above 72s. I have 2 resets to my evals for filling market orders at levels price never traded at. They know platform is fault. Yeah, I heard that a lot of times. It's not like just you. Yeah, so they didn't start Project X, but they were a company called like Sim2 funded. It was like a tiny company. No one really heard of them at all. And Top Step started working with them. They probably signed a deal, give up some of their company, but like now they're a actually thriving company. I'm gonna be looking for this. Look at 73s, but you can get some at 72s. I'm basically trying to keep my stop around 78s here. I don't want it above 78s. Anything close to that, I'm game to try. Looking at 72s and above. It hasn't hit 72s above yet. Hit so far 71. I'm not gonna look at it until it gets above 72. This should be above 72 actually. Yeah, 72. Kind of look at it like this. It's a large wick. 71s. I'm not getting it yet. This is like the 3rd tap in, so we're looking for this to happen. One more spike, most likely. We got Simba in the building. What's up? What's up? Simba doesn't come often, but when he does, he comes with bearing good news, I think. See if we get the spike here. Still have a 73s. You want me to leave? Nah. Chat wants you to stay. Let's see what you got. Oh, you know what? It's also a curse. We're looking at a short right now, and Simba pumps the market every time he shows up. This. If we get the short entry, this will be like literally what it is. This is kind of the idea right now, right? And then stop would be, yeah, if we get closure above 78s. So we're like 5 point stop on closure, but you're looking for TP kind of all the way to new lows. So I think it's a fair take. We get that 2 p.m. closure. So we are bearish right now. I can definitely see this coming back up to retap this 4 hour. So that's like kind of like the dangerous part in this game. 15 minute. I think we're good for a pop though. We'll just probably get the first one at 73s. That's kind of where I like it. Did you get your entry right now? We have, again, you guys are not paying attention. Like if I have my entry at 73 limit order, the price have not hit it yet. So like how would I get filled? Come on, guys. I'm not gonna get a magic fill here. It hasn't even hit 72 yet. I don't think I'm gonna get this entry at this rate. This is the third attempt trying to get a nice entry here. Oh, it's gonna sell off here, isn't it? No fucking way, bro. Again, chat. If you guys are listening a little bit, we're taking ES short because ES is the weaker asset. NQ is actually holding much better right now, so I'll be looking at longs on NQ, short on ES until I see otherwise. That's just basically what it is. Dude, part of me thinks it's gonna rip hard now, just because it keeps on rebalancing. But I'm gonna still try for it. I think I still want to give this a shot. Big wick here too. This is a large wick that we're gonna try to push back up on. I got my first limit order at 73s. If it hits, we'll go for it. But Could wait for a better entry model, but I think I'm gonna do a starter. This is gonna be on the live count, and we're gonna add to this. I like that a little bit better. Did you go to college? Yes, I did. I'm a college dropout. This is what I'm going for again. It is so long. Just haven't got that tap in. And if we get a tap in, I hope we do get a turn. We'll have to see. I like this area right now. I'm going to give it a tight stop. Probably definitely a tight stop. Because I don't really want this to move past this area. How did you face your family when pursuing trading? I had to lock in. I dropped out. I kind of locked myself in. And didn't really want to talk until I had some results. I'll add to this trade if we get, let's say, like for instance, we just pile up and we start turning here, then we'll get like, let's say, like inversion or breaker. We'll add to this down. Where I'm trying to put the stop is basically kind of the midpoint of this large wick here. I don't want to get a closure above 77s. And we're missing this again. How does one lock in? Okay, for me, locking in is basically like deleting your socials or just like ignoring that. You don't look at any entertainment, anything you like. It's just you, the charts, and then what you got to get there to succeed. That was kind of what I was doing with school. I was still in school at first while trading, so it was like basically me trading during the day, me studying and everything at night, and just repeat for a long time. And if you stop caring about social media, if you stop caring about, like, you know, go parties or hanging out, you do get a lot done. You're not waking up because alarm telling you to wake up because you gotta go to school or work. You're waking up because you want to wake up and start grinding. That's kind of like my theme, I guess. Because I've been saying in the chat, like, I have an alarm just in case I miss it, but for the last however long, I don't use the alarm anymore. Like, I wake up before the alarm hits, even if I have very poor sleep. That's just how my body's programmed, or my brain's programmed now. I'm sure it's hard time convincing your parents to drop. It was hard, but like, here's the thing: I gotta do it for myself. No one's you don't let anyone stop you from you attempting it. So I didn't tell them really much. I'm like, I'm gonna take a break. I'm gonna take a gap. I'm not gonna drop out. That was the idea, but like I had the intention of not going back though. So like I was telling everyone, like, I'm gonna take a pause just for 1 year, just to figure it out. What the fuck again, dude? This price action is teasing the fuck out of me. How do you study? All I know is backtesting. That's just boring. You gotta make it not boring. First of all, backtesting it's boring to me now because I've done it for years and years. I have so much hours into it. But like, think of like the opposite, right? Forward testing. Forward testing is so similar to backtesting, other than it's real time. If you think forward testing is boring, then you shouldn't be trading at all. Or unless you do think it's boring, but you still do it anyways. Do you think the bearish breaker entries would be better? I don't really see a bearish breaker entry, to be honest. Oh, unless you're talking about this here. it's such a large one. I would rather let it spike this area, take out this high first. Damn, this is really tough. I might be, if we can abandon this area and just say, like, you know, AMD already, we took out the high, we go for the low now. I'll look for shorts lower. I don't like doing that when we're like near low of the session, but if it shows a better entry somewhere lower, I'll go for it. Honestly, I'm gonna have to delete this thing now. This is like there's so many areas holding this back that like I'm not even sure if it on the 4th attempt to come back is even gonna get it and reject. It's difficult. The last like 30 minutes of last 40 minutes actually has basically been ES moving like 3-4 points. Brian, price is long. If price is long, then why are we near low of day? How do you study to get better at trading? When you're lost, you don't know what to study exactly. Studying someone else's strategy isn't guaranteed you get results. I think so. So what I've like kind of learned, I think if you want to learn from someone, it works, but you can't learn from multiple people at once. You can't do multiple strategies at once. You gotta just test it out for like, let's say a month, 2 months, 3 months, whatever strategy it is. It could be mine. It could be like freaking, I don't know, like Romeo's turtle soup or something with diversion. If that's gonna be the main strategy, you gotta test it out for, let's say, a month or 2 months, and then back test, forward test, see how you like it. If you don't like it, you can try a different one. It's kind of like a one at a time thing. But what I do like more is just kind of picking it up slowly. So like sometimes I'm like, oh, I like this strategy here, just a bit of it. Let's say like at one point I did like standard deviation projection, but I think now it's like I don't really use it anymore. But you guys remember this? It's like a tool that like I'm like, okay, I'll add in because it does help me in the way that let's say I want to play for a direction or reversal or a target. It's good, but I think I adapt my trading where I don't really need this anymore. So you kind of gain something and then lose something at the same time. You gain more things that you like, and then as you add more to your arsenal, you just kind of like, okay, I don't like using VWAP, let's say. I don't like using volume profile or something like that. And we're going to take out this low. So the short here that we tried to go for, we did not get it. And now it's playing for the low. So all the chat who's saying like long, this is so long, you guys are wrong on that. But for me, I like shorts. I just gonna get the entry because, like Naveen saying in the chat, we missed the entry literally so many times by like 1 or 2 points here. It's not even 2 points. It's like 1 point right here. It's anyone in 3-4 quarters. That's just how frustrating and annoying it is, to be honest. Now that we took out the low, if we flip back up, I think longs probably have a better shot here. But congrats to those who took the short. It's always me playing looking for the right bias, and after that we will see what we can do. NQ is a weaker asset. I don't see a prominent SMT really, other than a bearish SMT here. I think that's the only thing. So I think for both sides, it'll still tell me that ES was a weaker asset. I'm not really sure how you get NQ with a weaker asset here. Oh, you're talking about YM. So freaking God, I don't even trade YM. Jesus, man. Price is definitely annoying the shit out of me, though, I have to say. It's playing with me. Yeah, this is a good idea. 4-hour entry first before you look at long. I think that's kind of something I definitely like too. 2 for the dude 2 today. You guys are taking a lot of good trades right now. I think if you're following the bias, it's a very easy trade day. But if you're trying to really looking for like a perfect entry with tight risks, like an A setup, you're not really getting that, honestly. Because I'm trying to, it's been very tough. Who are the guys you study trading from? I trade ICT primarily, but I think I do have my own twist to it, which I do teach free. You can watch my video on it on YouTube. That's what it. Damn. Hate this game sometimes. This game didn't give me my entry. I need a refund on this. Should have a video on how you manage our accounts. I have a rough console video. I think that kind of explains it already. We're gonna look for that 4-hour drive-in most likely here. So this is a 4-hour drive-in at 8:14s. We're gonna probably sell off all the way down there, and then we'll see. Some of you guys already took the short, and you're basically done for the day. Nicely done. That's that 4-hour drive-in. We can definitely keep on pushing it here to like under 800s. There, it's under 800s here. Dude, this would have been such a freaking golden short. Holy crap, man. That's why a lot of you guys are saying like this is long. I'm like, this is so clearly short, just basically looking at price action. I'm seeing every time frame telling me lower right now. You're just kind of using time frame alignment, right? If you guys are trying to practice it, that'll tell you the same info. Now we're just fighting this area, which I don't know how it's gonna play out. Sucks to see it miss our entry. It was like a very clear entry. Not clear entry, but a clear bias, I would say. I think that's a better interpretation of this. He trades time fractal model and the time frame alignment. Yeah, I think that's a good combo. Very nice combo. Big drive, man. This is 4-hour here. I flip the 4-hour. This is a really good drive. We could be looking for longs here, honestly. I'm not really aggressive shorts anymore. I'm always playing like both sides. So wherever my bias is telling me, my bias right now has been short, but we're in like a higher time frame support area, and I could definitely see this flipping. So that's why like I'm not gonna be just locked in only for shorts here. We can be looking for this long. It could be off this 1 minute inversion. I'm not really opposed to that. I just want you guys to also try to get married in the game, or married in one bias, right? I think very good ways just to play both sides. Do you guys like this inversion? This inversion. I didn't take this, but this would have looked like for me. I think I'll probably look for a stop under 800, and you're like try to go for and move back up to the lows of the previous range. I didn't take this again. It's a large gap, so it's actually pretty decent. Let's get it flip back up. Shorts is definitely better earlier, though. This is much more risk than I like. Because you're kind of betting the reversal instead of just playing the continuation. Let's see what we're working with. Chat, longs or shorts here? Let's see in the chat here. More downsides coming. Yo, why is it flipping still? There's still a lot of people saying shorts. I want to be short-term long now. I just want to give you guys a bad trade. This is just not bad because like you have a pretty decent stop at 800s. Anything at 800s, I wouldn't like. I think I want to see if we can get like a very low time frame flip for me to like this though. If we flip back up, I'll try for this, but let's see if we get this closure first, and then we can play for this here. Not yet. See, the 5 minute hasn't tapped in yet. We could definitely try to see if we can get a long back up. And if you guys like short still, this is still like a kind of a long for a short type of thing. If we get a flip here, no flip yet, so probably no dice. That's good. We didn't get anything there. $25% tariff on Kazakhstan. This is probably the next short area. And we get a retap back in here. 5 minute gap, short. We'll also likely get a 15 minute in 2 minutes here too. So I'm not sure on these lows. Flat Kales at 775. Still going lower here. Fine with me. We're just filling this 4 hour, right? Deep drive here. When's the last time you had a red week? I have no idea. Red week is hard. You have to really have a big loss because most of the time I'm pretty decent risk managed. Like I don't have too big P&Ls. I don't have too big losses. Very, very tamed. So when you're kind of playing like that, it's very hard for you to have like a red week, especially when you're looking for pretty much A+ setups. Yeah, so if you guys played this inversion, I mean, you guys got some points out of it, but it was most likely either break even or small loss on this. If you took this, I didn't take this again. A little bit disappointing today, though. The shorts would have been very nice up here. It's a Monday. What can I expect? All your profits PM. Most of the time, most of it is from the streams. Yes. Unless I trade Asia, which I do in the Discord. Asia needs to step it up, though. Asia has been kind of a little iffy. I think there was something decent last time. Asia, decent range here. I trade 8 to 10 PM for Asia. If it's good. But yeah, this is the idea. The short above 72s. We got 71.75 right here. And then if we get a move back above 78s, that's like past that wick here. I don't like the trade anymore. So it's like you're kind of giving, basically, think about like this. You're giving yourself like 5 points of drawdown, right? 78, 5 points of drawdown to play the low, which is 12 points, 2.5 already. And you keep on trailing it, 5 RR right there. Pretty much the game plan. We might get a breaker here. We get a closure back up. What's up? What's up? Honestly, price action right now is pretty iffy, pretty slow. I mean, I wish we could have got that short arrow altogether. That'd been golden, but there now we're trying to find scraps. We got Lanto in the building. He needs a full port trade. How do we get the full port trade for Lanto? Is it long or short? If you had to full port, which direction are you playing here? Longs to this 5 minute gap makes sense to me though. 1 minute divergent flip, trying to come back up. I think we're still targeting what's it called? 530s right now. That's where I think we hit our 5 minute gap. We'll get a nice drive in. That's kind of the target for any longs right now. And this is the short. This is the sell side. Probably gonna have to go try a long here. You guys want to try long a drop under 800? Do like a 11-point stop and see if we can get and move back up. Something like that. Let's see. Let's pull it up. Shorts on ES I liked earlier, but this could be longs on NQs. That's gonna be the game plan. The short setup earlier was definitely golden. This one, if I were to rank it, the short was like say B+. This one is like probably B- or C. But it's still worth a shot because the risk reward there. Chat, bullish or bearish here? Come on, come on. I need to see it. This is bullish, right? Chat bias, be with us. So we can see if we can take this entry. Maybe even higher now. If we inverse this, I'll use this as next entry model. You guys are long some of you guys already. I was trying to get this long after. I'm getting like such a delay. I like something and it like once I want to get the entry in, it doesn't really come to me anymore. It just shoots off. As long as this buy side is still here, I'm gonna still be looking for longs on this next retrace. JV said shorts only. What the heck is that supposed to mean? Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. I really want to get some entries for guys. I want to go for really good entries. This was right here. Like, we kind of missed this again. Like 800s on that next retap. But price action is not really giving me the retracement I'm looking for. It's like, it's so range bound. Back and forth. Very tight. And then, like, once I want to get in trade, it just leaves without me. It's so fucking odd today. Good thing is I have everything that we kind of talked about for long and the shorts has been playing really well. I think the main problem is the entries, the retracements per se. If you want a more aggressive one, I think this is it now. You probably do something like this, right? I don't think this goes all the way back, so if we get in this gap, maybe I'll try to play for this on this move here. But Jesus, price action has been the targets here. 4-hour bullish unicorn. I'm not gonna. So the thing is, like, whatever you say, like that could be bullish unicorn, but that doesn't mean just buy there. Basically, because you're trading off the 1 most part. Even if you trade the 5, that's still way too low. You're looking for this to support, but you're just waiting for a flip as well, and now you're getting that flip. Let's say if you use this as our chain state delivery on the 5-minute, we did get this flip here. But can we get that retracement afterwards? What to find out. Driving inside the 5-minute. I still think we can go higher though. How's everyone doing today, guys? So far on the stream, have you guys been doing positive trades? Press 1 if you did positive trades. Press 2 if you did bad trades during on stream from 1 to 3 so far. And press 0 if you haven't taken anything. I think a lot of you guys are probably 0 right now, but still definitely a lot of you guys taking trades. That's like the direction that I'm taking. Just it's just literally not getting the entries for me that I want to give out. But again, here didn't really ask for much. Like I missed the entry here. We get the retrace once we close back up. Let's just go for the retrace back then. Nope, didn't want to do that for us. PM, don't get me wrong, PM price action I think it's pretty solid right now. Why not take the 1-minute breaker instead of wait all for the inversion? So the 1-minute breaker doesn't validate yet. So you're probably looking at this, right? It only validated on this candle here. We're looking for closure through it. So this would only be the validation here. We didn't get anything back in. So the closest thing you got is the inversion, which again, we didn't get into. If we're just talking about straight based off of like trading bias, that's kind of like what's happening right now, or like just technicals. I think if I was off stream, I think I would do a lot better today, taking trades. If I were to be honest. Some people in the chat definitely took a lot of the trades I was wanting though, which is good. When I was very short bias, you guys were taking shorts. When I'm long bias, you guys are also looking for longs. So it's definitely turned out pretty solid so far. Is it a skill issue? Maybe, honestly, it could be a skill issue. You have the right analysis, everything's showing correctly. Where's the high resist liquidity when you need it? Where the hell is it, boy? I'm open to trying shorts now here if we want to continue for lower, but it's building up pretty nicely until I see like if it wants to flip back down. Probably don't think it's short yet. But we'll do the giveaway soon. I think we have a good amount of likes here. 233 likes. Get 300. We'll do a handful. What do we say? Like every 150 we get one. Okay, how far do you think, guys, we can retrace back up? It looks like I can retrace the whole step here. Pushing up still. New highs again. Honestly, though, this is where like we have the next candle here. If we get a big closure above this 50-minute gap, you're likely not going to play any shorts anymore. It's going to most likely consolidate for like pretty big leg back up. This would be like the last area the bears got to defend here. You kind of look at it for time frame alignment. Just showing bullish or bearish. I'm kind of like neither right now. We were bearish here. We're bullish here. Now we're like the midpoint. So I'm like, we can join in just depending on the setup. We can also look for shorts here too. It really has to depend here. Not the easiest day though. I think easy to read price action, but not the easiest for entries. 250 from passing the trade 5 counts. Good luck, good luck. Guys, also, if you guys didn't know, there's some prop deals a day. One of them is expiring that I do like a lot. But in next 30% off, you get the cash back too. 30% off expires today. If not, I don't know if it expired already. I might have expired already, but this is, they used to do 5% off. So I would highly recommend this if you guys are looking for new props. There's also other deals that is more long lasting, like Tradeify, Take Prop Trader. I'm just kind of vocalizing or emphasizing the deals that are happening right now and ending right now too. If you guys want to grab them, let me drop a link here. We're also doing giveaways with them too. Let's see what the hell. I'll post a link here, 30% off Fun and Next ending today. If you guys want to check it out, feel free to. I think it's a really good deal. What do you guys think of the deal? Like, give me honest feedback, because some of you guys are always like, it's a little bit pricey, but this 30% off is the because it's uncapped payouts. But I heard they're gonna do a new plan coming, maybe like next month. that's like cheaper, but like you'll probably have cap payouts. So like, I know you guys are like, oh, this is not better than like, let's say this is way pricier than a TradeFi Growth or My Fund Starter. But what happens is if they just remove the cap payouts, it'll be like very similar prices. there's doggy doo-doo. Just tell me what they need, because I've been kind of helping them on feedback. Like, I gather feedback. You guys are talking about micro scalping, DCA, various other things. I tell them, and one of the big things is pricing. And I've been telling them, like, you guys need to do a different plan, because this is, some people are not really loving or not taking advantage of the uncapped payouts. So like, they don't need it. Like, just cap payouts and then reduce your prices a lot, and then that'll be the game plan. But it's very hard to do cheap for uncapped payouts, because what they told me is like, they want traders to do as much as they want. If they want to do like 10K a day, they can do that. They can withdraw as much as they want. They can withdraw 50,000 if they have enough profits for it. That's just kind of like the appeal for it. But if you're not looking for that, then there's gonna be another plan for it. So yeah, like Rainer saying, I would have to get a payout at all. I don't care if the payout is 2K or capped. So I guess it's a different demographic, because it's more for like experienced traders, I think, or those who trying to run up a bag on them. Like, I'm up like 11,000 payouts on them already. Yeah. So I guess it just depends. But if they drop their pricing and then cap payouts, maybe that'll be the answer for a lot of guys. Because the same thing is like too pricey, because you guys like the cheap models with more rules and more everything, right? More restrictions. That seems to be the favorite, because it's just, cheaper. Like, I'm not mad at that either. Who doesn't like cheaper? Anyways, besides back to trading, 15-minute gap here. If this flips, I don't know what the heck, did I move this? This flips here, we're pretty bullish bias. You're not gonna look for shorts anymore. You're gonna look for basically a move back up to this high. If this can flip, more likely for sure take out this high though, 81s, and then we'll start pushing towards the next high. Well, if you guys think it's pricey, that's fine. There's other deals like the take profit, TradeFi, Lucid is a good deal right now too, if you guys can handle that with Quant Tower. But for those who want uncapped payouts, where you can make literally anything, there's no cap payouts on request. There's no cap on sim. If you make like 100,000, 500,000 on the sim, they would honor it. That's like what they're weighing. We're just, how do we fucking miss the long entry too? It's like absurd how we missed this entry as well. We missed a short and a long. How many time frames are you looking for alignment? Just mainly 3 time frames. So I'm looking at the 1. I kind of look at the 5 just for kind of, so maybe 4 then if you count it, but there's like 4 hour, 15-minute, and 1. That's basically my main thing. I'll use a 5 if the 15-minute is clear. I'll kind of substitute it as my 15-minute, if that makes sense. That 5 would keep out payout. If they don't honor it, then it's payout protection. So the payout protection doesn't, like, we're not just gonna cover the payout, we're just gonna cover the fees. I mean, it's a free insurance. You think of insurance, like maybe they would have to cover the payout, but this is completely free. That's a difference. So if anything, we'll give you like probably whatever the count was worth. If you spend like $600 on it, on like four 3 counts, we'll cover it. That's the point of it, basically. Smart is only giving 5% off. Oh, you know what? Maybe the promo ended. I forgot. I think it ended. Shit. Oh, and in the morning, that's so dog shit. Did you hear anything about the smash copper rule? I kind of sent them a message. They haven't responded to it yet, or they said they're gonna look into it. They haven't came back to it yet, so that's one thing too. Big pump here, so yeah, this definitely looks like a pretty good move back up now. I could try to see if I can get them extended, but the deal lasted for like a whole week. A similar setup to this is like, if this is a closure, you're pretty much looking for something like this, right? Oh shit, it should be like, yeah. Does your cashback system include activation fee? So it includes whatever that you get an order number for. So some firms, they actually give you order number that we actually get a commission, a small commission out of it. Other firms, if they don't give you any order number or anything like that that's related to the purchase, then we wouldn't know. And we probably don't get anything. That's what I mean. This is holding so freaking well. Where did the shorts only person go? It's like both sides. This whole day, start the stream, I was like, I like shorts so much. And then there's like a handful of people like, this is longs only. And once that flipped, now there's other people like the downside where I'm like, I like longs. They're like, this is shorts only. So I don't know if you guys just like fading the bias or whatever. Do I get cashback if I use TV? Yeah, yes you do for Tradeify. That's part of the graphic. So what he's asking is basically this graphic that we have here, 50% off, first purchase only. You basically use code TVT, but use our links to get the rewards. That's pretty much on the graphic. Damn. I'm getting so much FOMO trying to chase or thinking of chasing this, but I'm probably not gonna. I'm gonna let it play out. It's so ridiculous. Really pumping though. Guys, if you guys are asking, just make sure you use the referral link and also the code if you can. If there's some restrictions like the Tradeify right now where you can't use our code, make sure you use the link. Just as a precaution, if you use both, you'll 100% sure it. If you use one, it might go through, but it also might not. So just keep that in mind. If you want it to be safe, just use the code and the link. Because as long as it shows up on our system that we get the commission, we track it, you'll get it. But sometimes someone might already like use a different person's link or whatever. It'll start being weird. This is looking pretty good for longs right now. If we get a retrace back inside this 15-minute gap. We're still pumping, holy crap. 3 p.m. now. We'll do a giveaway in a bit. I want to see if we can get an opportunity for longs here. Most likely off this. Damn, 3 p.m. already. Couldn't get anything clean, guys. What a shame. Big inversion too, so if we can get something, that'll be great. But that's a big if, huh? Just pumping. We'll probably do the giveaway. Dude, I don't know if I'll get a trade here because I'm not really sure. Now we already took both highs and lows here. It's a shame. I can see this retracing back down, but now that the long target's hit, definitely a little bit more difficult here to play. I think it'll drop though. We'll get a drive back in, right? Especially this inversion too. You guys want to try short here? I'm not mad at it. I think it's pretty decent. Good drop here. I can see this happening now. Yeah, I think tomorrow I'm gonna just start doing a count that I'm gonna do more scalping base, and then just take more trades to set aside. I think that would help me not hesitate as much, or not. It's not even hesitating. Like I have a trade, but it's like I want the perfect entry, the perfect risk. You're waiting for that like that juice entry model, but like if I just follow bias day and just kind of, as long as I have good risk management, I think that would have been pretty solid day already without needing such a sniper entry, let's say, right? So maybe starting tomorrow, maybe I'll have I don't know, it could be a live account, it could be like a one of my main funded, so I don't know. But yeah, at the same time, like someone's asking like if it's like the different time, different place, right? It would have worked tremendously. But just because I missed the entry by like 1 point on ES and then missed on 5 points on NQ, yeah. The issue is entry because you call it right all the time. It's not just entry. I think it's because for the stream's sake, I want to get the perfect entry. Like, make sure it's like tight. not even like ignore the lower tier setup. So yeah, I don't know. I'm cool with it if it's like one small account. That'd be good. But once it's closed, that was GG's here. Anyone play the short here? Look at this retrace now. Perfect. This is a good flip. I didn't want to share this. I said I like the short, but again, I want the entry model. This is what it is from my Apex. I'm trying to see if we can get this low, but I think I've just been hesitant today. Maybe it's on a Monday. Maybe I'm trying to recalibrate, and like I'm getting a little bit iffy. But basically, if if you just followed everything that we kind of talked about, shorts here, down, up, and then wait for confirmation. Longs here, all the way up, and then once we took this high, I'm like shorts back down. It's such like a round trip. There's like 3 big pushes here. You're looking for like total 100 points up, 100 points, or 100 points down, 100 points up, and then you're getting nicer rejectors like 30, 40 points. And so, yeah, signal bots probably are not making anything today, but those who are trying to figure it out is working. I think I'm about to hit TP here. Kind of framing up, right? We took the high out, and then we look at it like this has been moving up one directional. We'll likely see it want to retrace first. I'm gonna do the giveaway. I think we're gonna wrap this up, guys. Tomorrow I'll have to figure out if I want to do something different and have like a separate account or something to start taking more trades that I like. Not like taking D tier setups, but it's just like setups that I think is confirmed, but maybe requires a larger stop, let's say. Does that make sense? So I'm not trying to take more setups, but like I wouldn't take like a 10-point stop, 15-point stop if it doesn't give it. It will be like a maybe even earlier one, I don't know, or something I can size into. We'll figure something out like that. But we're doing the giveaway, guys. And look at this dump. Pretty much a clear dump. I promise you guys, if you are looking to signal bot, today was not the day to signal bot because I had the entries in and it just did not give me anything. It was like teasing me. All right, so yeah, like the stream, comment your YouTube username. We're gonna pick 2 winners today on a Monday just to start up. I want to do more, but I kind of just signed off on 50 more accounts this month. So think of like not on the stream, just on the Discord alone. We're giving 100 accounts already just for July. So you count up like all the streams, it's gonna total up like probably like 150. A lot of accounts, and that does cost. Like these are gonna cost like probably $15,000 for just this month. But I'm fine because it's worth it because you guys are supporting our platform. We're giving you guys the cashback, payout protection. Again, the deals are right now 40% off take profits. That's probably the best deal. Tradeify is also a good deal. 50% off one time, then 35% off. Apex, you know, you guys know Apex. It's 80% off standard. 30% off for funding next feature is over, unfortunately. What's still active is 45% on Lucid. Lucid's great here. And then trade day is also 4% off. Very similar to take profit. I like this a lot too. So a lot of these deals are ending already. All right, we're gonna pick 2 winners, guys. Who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be? See you guys. Give you guys another minute, 3:10, and then I think we're gonna wrap this up. Okay. Let's copy and paste them. Winners for today is Nabil Darwich and George Luis Rodriguez. Congrats to them. All right, guys, feel free to ask me any questions. Make a ticket in the Discord. And yeah, we're gonna wrap this up. I'll be around for another like 3, 4, 5 minutes. How much do you risk on a 50K funded? Just think about, for any accounts unfunded, think of how much drawdown you got. Don't just ignore the account size. I don't care if it's like a 500K account or like a 10K account. Look at the drawdown. If your drawdown, let's say 2,000, I'm gonna try to advise or recommend you to risk $200 per trade maximum, so 10% that drawdown. I think that's a really good rule of thumb. Any trades day, it's like 3 for 3 in callouts, 0 for 0 in execution. I took trades on the end though for that short, but we, I don't know if you guys were able to get this here. On a 150K straight to funded, how much you risk? Same thing, straight to funded on 150K. I think you get like 6,000 drawdown. Don't risk more than $600. So you have 6,600. This is simple math, guys. Don't make it too hard here. If you have 10,000 drawdown, don't risk more than 1,000 per trade. Simple rule of thumb. Can you make a video on how do you copy trade, manage many accounts in one trade? I have a video. It's a trade copy video. Okay. Yep. What if I lose 10% back to back? That just means you're down 20%. That's still fine. So how you lose an account is if you lose, let's say you take 20 trades, 5 wins, or like 20 trades, you take like 11 wins, 9 losses, you're still up 20%, or like not 20, you're probably up more because you're typically gonna make more than you risk. But the only way for you to lose the account is if you take basically 10 net negative trades. So you have to lose 10 times in a row before you blow the count. That's the why I'm suggesting the 10% rule here. Where you look at, is this just backtest forecasting to prove? That's like kind of half it or a third of it. The other is working on psychology, kind of try to practice your risk management, practice on getting out the trade, TP, like practice like good trader practices. Your bad things are like, you know, you're trying to remove the stop loss, you're tilting, you're doing trading reckless price action. You want to practice good habits, being disciplined, and following the process. Trust the process, basically. Because you're not really trading your model if you're like, okay, fuck it, I'm gonna chase this long here. That's not you trading the model. You have a model, but you're like, I'm just gonna ignore it and just chase this long. You know what I mean? You don't really tilt. Usually you see the market well, because for first part, I don't tilt because I think I'm well trained now. I have like 5 years in experience and most of it's been live streaming, and I hate to basically steer away from my trading while I have like 1,000 viewers on me. That's a lot of pressure. So that's one thing that's been helping me. Besides the viewership, it's like, you know, you're doing daily repetitions, discipline, waiting. So that's like kind of ingrained in your mind. The second part is how do you consistently call price action? A lot of screen time. Same thing here. We've been trading on live stream the same session from 1 to 3 for 2 years now, basically. And you start getting the hang of it. You're like, okay, this is what normally happens. You're gonna expect this. You're gonna expect this. So it's just like experience thing. All right, I'm gonna wrap this up, guys. Have a good one. Tune in for tomorrow. Hopefully tomorrow's gonna be better. But use code SMART if you guys want cashback, payout protection, and now you get an automatic entry into our raffle, which we're increasing. And if you guys don't, so anyone who's in the raffle, who got the email, you get this email. Probably check your emails right now. If you have a smart prop firm account, you'll get this email. You won a free prop count, smart prop firm, and it'll show you instructions. There's only 2 instructions. Basically, take a screenshot of this email and post in Discord, and then choose what prize you want. There's like 10 different prizes, I think, or 8. Let me see. Yeah, this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different options. I don't like picking for you guys because let's say if I give you guys a Funded account, you guys don't like Funded. That's useless. I'll let you guys choose whatever account you want, as long as we have enough of it. So once it's, I make you guys pick 3 choices. Let's say like take profits all gone, then we have 2 other choices, and I'm sure we can get something. Is it same day raffle? No, I think we're gonna do. We did all 50 already. We're gonna do the rest probably like near the end of July. Another 50. You have to make an account with Smart Prop Firm and then use our code and then submit the order details. Because if you get the cash back, then you know that's qualified for a raffle entry. But I think I'm gonna ask my developers. Maybe we're gonna try to do a permanent thing. We're gonna try to 100 this week. We can't do that every single month because 100 accounts is like literally 10K plus every single month. On top of a cashback, which we're already giving like 30,000 back, we're probably gonna do like maybe 30 to 40 every month. I don't know how we're gonna figure it out, but that would be fun. You guys since you already buy prop counts, you guys have a shot to get a free one. And it would be like a random, it'd be like basically like a prize, like, oh, you won. Even though you didn't really like enter anything, you just won just because you use our platform. All right, guys, I'll see you guys tomorrow.